What's goody? What's goody? This is your host, James, aka Assassin, however you may know me, whether it's through here or through my music. For one, I would like to say thank you for tuning in and really supporting me in everything that I do. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Um, but without further ado, we have another edition of Werewolves. Okay? Now, if you're like me, I believe in cryptids. I do, as well as the paranormal. I mean, of course, this is a paranormal platform. Um, but yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna be diving into some first-hand encounters with werewolves. Now, as I stated before, I've had a brief experience where I didn't really like. How can I say it? I mean, it was that story where I think it was like kindergarten. I want to say like we was mad young, but we standing outside and we waiting on the bus to come, and we hear like the sound of bricks like just crumbling, and we hear this loud roar. Like it's crazy. Like, and that went on for like 5 minutes. So we just standing at the bus stop, shook. Like it's early in the morning and everything. We standing at the bus stop, shook. And one of my homies, he got on the bus, and we told him what we heard. It was like, yeah, that actually came from behind my house. And at this time, like it was real foggy, but he said that he could see this big black figure, and it had like glowing like reddish oranges, like oranges eyes or whatever, and it was like literally staring at him through the trees or whatever. So yeah, that's what I have, and I'm pretty sure I've experienced some more. I just can't remember right now. But yeah, come on, let's go ahead and get into this first story. All right, so first up we have Glitter Peach, and her first-hand account goes like this. A long time ago, I was running at night. I live in a small mountainous town near Seattle, Washington. I was turning down the street that leads to my home when I noticed something standing half in, half out the woods up ahead. When I got closer, I realized it was a huge wolf. We get coyotes here, but this creature looked nothing like that. A huge gray wolf, if it stood up, it would have definitely been taller than me. The creepiest thing was it was watching me, and not in an animal-like way at all. It was like it was studying me or trying to figure out what I was doing. Of course, I had to run towards it to get to my apartment building. I thought I was gonna have a heart attack. I just kept telling myself, don't look at it, don't look at it. I still don't know what it was to this day. We don't have wolves in the wild here. Okay. Yeah, honestly, if you're running at night and you do see something like that, yeah, it would definitely catch you off guard and definitely have your heart racing. But kudos to you for really just keeping your composure and getting to your destination. That probably was the best bet. So I appreciate you for sharing that with us, of course. Now let's go on to the next one. Alright, so we have one of my close friends, one of my business partners. Known this guy for years, man, years. So yeah, he's back to give us another incident of his run-in with werewolves. This is my homie Jermaine, representing for the Carolinas, Fayetteville. So yeah, I'm not gonna drag it out. Let's get into it.
All right, I'm back. What's up, everybody? And this is my second story on my experience with werewolf. Now, years later, You know, I'm on my way back home from Richmond County, North Carolina, and if anybody knows the back way to get from basically anywhere in Richmond County to get back to Fayetteville, North Carolina, it is a lot of greenery, a lot of dark roads, and it's a pretty crazy experience when you don't have a lot of experience driving. So, you know what I'm saying? I had my got a Jeep Cherokee, and so I'm flying down the road. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's clear roads, passing by a lot of different farms and things of that nature, and it's just dark. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's very little light other than the moon itself, basically. You know, not too many lights out there. So I'm basically chilling in my truck and playing some music. AC low, had the windows down though. You know what I'm saying? And just trying to get home. You know what I'm saying? I get towards where I'm passing by some land that had horses, and as I'm going along, the horses, they're running. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, and you see some horses running. It's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not thinking about it. I'm just looking, and you know what I'm saying, and I'm riding along, and now I'm getting to an area where now it's cows. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm just looking on both, and it's both sides, mind you. Now as far as the cow, the horse was just on one side. Pretty much my right hand side. So, you know what I'm saying? But when I get to the cows, they're on both sides. You know what I'm saying? Both the cows is on the right hand side and the left hand side. You know what I'm saying? So I go to, so I'm just looking around, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, at least it's something to look at. You know, it's keeping me up from going to sleep or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of late, so you know what I'm saying. So I'm just doing everything in my power to stay up. You know what I'm saying? So as I'm in this area where it's just cows or whatever, and a lot of them are laying down, some of them are just eating and whatnot. Then I see, looks like something like coming down. So I'm not thinking. I'm thinking, to a certain degree, is a cow running. I'm like, but it's like the back, pretty much the back. So it's like I'm basically just flying through, and I'm just seeing and before I knew it, I done seen something jump over the fence. So now I'm looking in not only my rearview mirror, I'm looking out the other window. I mean, the other mirror. I'm looking at both of the mirrors, and I'm just like, and I'm like, what the hell is that? So this thing, and I'm calling the thing for right now. Now I'm going somewhere around about 50 miles an hour, roughly. This thing is catching up. So now I'm like a little bit like, what the hell? So I begin to speed up just a little bit, but I'm a little bit like, nah, I'm about to floor this damn thing. You go down a little bit further. Now it's like a little bit of turning going on. So it's like I can't go but so fast on these turns. So I'm going as fast as I can, and this thing is catching up. And now I'm about to hit a straightaway, and here's some more cow land, I guess you could. I don't know what you could call it, just a farm or whatever. So you know what I'm saying. So I see this thing, and it's basically at the side, like I see the head, almost the head, almost like half of the head out of my the passenger side, the window in the back, and I'm looking, and I just said, hell no, I'm hauling ass. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, what in the hell is that? You know what I'm saying? I look at my window, and before I knew it, a second one comes out as I'm flying down. I just that quick look. Now it's not only now it's two of them. They just stop running, and you know what I'm saying? I'm sitting there just like, oh shit. That's pretty much the story. I've had really no experiences now, other than there's been a few times where I have smelled that smell before. Like when I was a kid, there was a smell that first beast I told you about gave off, of a like old ground beef, you know what I'm saying, that how that smells or whatever. I've smelled that about a handful of times in my life, you know what I'm saying, and I've always looked around like, you know, where is it from? I've seen people, you know what I'm saying, in different stages, you know what I'm saying, give off that same type of vibe that beast when I was a kid gave me. You know what I'm saying? The look that it gave me when I caught eyes with it. I'm a firm believer that, you know, that these things exist. I mean, what I've seen and what I've even did my little research on, you know what I'm saying? It damn near made me a fan of werewolves, but it also gave me a lot of respect too, because like I said, these are two situations in my life that, you know, these things was close, you know, real close. You know, both of these wolves was the size of maybe a 6 foot male, you know, very hairy, muscular, you know what I'm saying? You know, somebody asked me when I said this story before, do I think it was a bear? I mean, a bear don't move that fast. Bears move fast, but not the speed that these things was moving. And I've seen bears before. I've seen from the smallest to the biggest. These was not bears. You know what I'm saying? And the way these things move, they move with. I've seen wolves. I mean, I've seen huge wolves before. You know what I'm saying? People who's well, I'm gonna say the word wrong. Domesticated these animals and have them as pets. You know what I'm saying? I remember a guy in Myrtle Beach had a wolf for a pet, and it was a huge wolf. Um, what I saw was much bigger, much muscular. You know what I'm saying? Um, like I said, the my little investigation and gave me a lot of respect for them. You know, so whatever question you have, you know what I'm saying, I'll most definitely answer them. You know what I'm saying? So, word up.
Appreciate that. I appreciate that, man. Whew, that's a crazy one, man. That's definitely a crazy one. Yeah. We're definitely gonna do a podcast episode where I'm actually gonna bring you up here and we can talk about that, and we can talk about pretty much everything under the sun of cryptids and paranormal. But I definitely appreciate you sharing that experience with me and as well as the viewers. Um, well, I wish we had time for more, but I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. Like I always said, like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate each and every one of you that's listening right now. Make sure you hit that notification sign, the little bell, so you can get a notification every time I drop something new. And as always, if you want any of your experiences, whether it's paranormal or supernatural, if you want any of your experiences to be shared on here, you can remain anonymous, or you can let people know who you are. You can pretty much you can type it out in an email, or you can actually do a voice recording and send it to me in my email. And that email is paranormallegendssociety@gmail.com. I repeat, paranormallegendssociety@gmail.com. Send that to me and I would definitely include you for sure. But with that being said, I appreciate you guys. Peace and love. Everybody stay safe. And I will see you next time. Peace.